It's protesters versus protesters in Iraq. The country is now witnessing massive turmoil with thousands of citizens rallying on the streets. While several others blocked parliament in Baghdad, supporters of the coordination framework held anti-Sadr protests near parliament that has now been occupied by the Shiite Muslim cleric Moqtada Sadr supporters, who enjoy a massive following in the country.
نريد نرجع حيرة الدولة، لأن الدولة مع الأسف انهانت الدولة لأنه دخلوها بصورة غير مشروعة. مو تمام. وبعدين الدولة انتم احنا جايين مو جايين والله النزهة ولا أي شيء، جايين لرجعة الدولة واحنا ولد الدولة.
The coordination framework supporters removed a cement barrier on Monday to enter the capital Baghdad's high-security green zone, marking a counter-protest against Sadr supporters. The police used water cannons on anti-Sadr demonstrators to disperse the crowds. The Iraqi security forces are currently on high alert as protests and counter-protests rock the capital. Meanwhile, Moqtada Sadr supporters have been occupying parliament, which is a high-security green zone and also home to government buildings. On Saturday, they started their protests in response to the rival alliance's prime ministerial nomination of Mohammad Shiite al-Sudani. The supporters could be seen lifting placards, waving flags and chanting slogans in their rallies.
نعلن اعتصامنا لحين تحقيق المطالب ما هي؟ اولا القضاء على الحكومه الفاسده، ما نريد تدوير نفس الوجوه، هاي الوجوه بعد انتهت، يعني صار اكثر من 2003 الى يومنا هذا ناس حاكمين البلد، لا خدمات، لا صحه، لا تربيه، لا بطاقه تموينيه، لا امور.
Let us now understand what exactly happened in Iraq. Almost 10 months after Iraqis went to the polls, a political standoff has erupted between the two key factions of the Shiite political scene. The populist Sadr, with a devoted following of millions, and the powerful pro-Iran coordination framework that includes lawmakers from the party of Sadr's longtime foe, ex-Prime Minister Nouri al-Maliki. Sadr's 73 lawmakers had made up the biggest group of Parliament's 329 lawmakers, but they were unable to cobble together a government. In June, they quit, a move that made their pro-Iran rivals the largest bloc in the legislature. But the Sadr camp was outraged by Mohammad Shiite al-Sudani's nomination. Opposing the move, followers of Sadr held rallies in the southern cities of Basra, Quds and Nasiriyah on Monday. While the cleric supporters see him cracking down on graft, however, some Sadr supporters hold posts at the highest level of government ministries, and opponents accuse them of being just as corrupt as Iraq's other political forces. In multi-confessional and multi-ethnic Iraq, the government formation has always involved complex negotiations, especially since a 2003 US-led invasion toppled dictator Saddam Hussein. The protracted political deadlock has left the country without a government. WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.